Now first things first, let's get into the topic of shampoos. Shampoos are pretty straightforward. You just want to stay away from sulfate based shampoos. Now sulfate is a very harsh chemical that is in a lot of hair products, and you want to stay away from that because it actually dries out the hair. Now an easy way to find out if your shampoo has sulfate in it is to go ahead and check the label on the back. Check to see if the ingredients include sulfate. Now sulfate and sulfonate are not the same thing. So if you're seeing sulfonate, that is not a big deal. However, if you are seeing sulfate on your bottle, then that is something else to stay away from. Now I know it's very hard to find sulfate-free shampoos. So another thing that I recommend is if you can't find something that's sulfate-free, go ahead and make sure you're getting a moisturizing shampoo. You want moisturizing shampoos because when it comes to raw hair requires moisture, and with sulfate being in that shampoo, it has the likeliness and the tendency to dry out the hair. Moisturizing shampoo will help ensure that you are, moisturizing and keeping your hair as moisturized as possible in the process of a shampoo. Ways to know that you have picked up a moisturizing shampoo is the bottle will either say moisture, hydro, hydra, any indication of water-based shampoo or anything that says anything along the lines of hydrating, moisturizing, and things of that nature. That is your go-to, and that is what you want to get, okay? Now again, I understand that it can be very hard to find sulfate-free shampoos. So just make sure you're getting any shampoo that works, and you won't really be going into shampoo your hair as much as you will be conditioning. So get a moisturizing shampoo, get a sulfate-free shampoo if you can, and that should work for you in terms of clearing up the dirt buildup and product buildup in your hair. Now, a great brand to consider when looking for sulfate-free shampoos are Organics brand. You can find these at your local Walgreens, your local Shoppers, your local, literally anywhere. I think Organics brand is in about every drugstore and beauty supply store that you can find. Anyways, they will clearly have on their back sulfate-free. I think most of their bottles actually say sulfate free. And again, just to double check and ensure, you can go ahead and check out the ingredients on the back, and that will let you know if there is sulfate or not. Now this is a great shampoo. It works well. This is the Argan Oil of Morocco shampoo by Organics, and this is the Quenching Coconut Curl shampoo. Now if you can't find these two shampoos, do not worry, because like I said, it is hard to come across sulfate-free shampoos. So go ahead and get you some Tresemme's Luxurious Moisture Rich shampoo. This shampoo does have sulfate in it, unfortunately. However, it is a great moisturizing shampoo, and it definitely does the job in terms of, applying moisture and ensuring that your hair retains moisture in the process of a shampoo. You can find this again at your local beauty supply store, at your local drugstore. I mean, these are all very affordable products, and they work well in terms of making sure your hair is clean, removing product buildup, dirt buildup, and rejuvenating and restoring moisture into your hair. Now once you've gone in and shampooed your hair, you're going to want to go in and find a great conditioner. Now in terms of conditioner, the same thing applies. You're going to want to make sure that it doesn't have any sulfate in it. And again, just check the back of the label to see if there is any sulfate. Now the great thing with a lot of shampoos is that they come with a matching conditioner. So if you're able to find those Organics brand shampoos, you should be able to find a conditioner that matches the same line. The same thing applies for this Tresemme's Moisture Rich shampoo. Now this is my favorite conditioner. This is Tresemme's Moisture Luxurious Rich conditioner, and I bought it in conjunction with the Tresemme's Moisture Rich shampoo, and it works great. It really does a good job of restoring moisture into my hair, and it actually does not have any sulfate in it. So this is a great product to go ahead and get. Unfortunately, I ran out, and I'm pretty much at the bottom of this bottle. I'm like struggling to use the rest of what's inside of it, but I did come across this Pantene Curl Perfection conditioner, and it works just as great, and it does a phenomenal job restoring moisture into my hair. So if you cannot find this conditioner, if you cannot find the Organics brand conditioners, go ahead and look for a Pantene Curl Perfection conditioner. And again, if you can't find any of these products that I've listed, just make sure you're looking for a moisturizing conditioner, something that doesn't have sulfate in it, and something that is lightweight and great. And just like with the shampoos, if you are looking for a moisturizing conditioner, go ahead and just check out the bottle. It should say moisture, it should say hydro, it should say hydrating. all of these bottles actually say moisture, moisture. They want to let you know that it is to restore moisture into your hair. So go ahead and check out the labels and read the bottle. That'll be a great indication of whether or not the shampoo or conditioner is made to rejuvenate and revive and restore moisture into your bundles. Now the next thing you're going to want to make sure that you have is a good leave-in conditioner. Make sure it is a water-based leave-in conditioner. And I mean, I've noticed that some people do like to use regular conditioner as their leave-in. I personally do not, because I feel like it's a little too heavy and it weighs down the hair. So I like to go in with this Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. And I only use a little bit in conjunction with coconut oil. I truly love coconut oil. I feel like it does a great job moisturizing the hair. It's not too heavy, it leaves the hair shiny, and it honestly has a fantastic smell. So leave-in conditioner in conjunction with the oil are perfect. You are not bound to either of these. Again, just make sure that you are using a light water-based leave-in conditioner. I know Organics brand has some great leave-in conditioners as well, and so does Carol's Daughter. So if you need a leave-in conditioner, go ahead and check out those brands. And of course, you are going to want an oil. I love the lock method. That's liquid oil and conditioner, and that actually makes sure that the hair retains the moisture and the water that you put into the hair. When it comes to oils and just using oils alone on their own, oils are more of a sealant, so they don't actually put moisture into the hair. If you are putting oil onto dry hair, if you're just putting it over top of water, it's not going to be as effective as opposed to using it in conjunction with a leave-in conditioner, because leave-in conditioner is made to help restore and retain moisture. I really hope that made sense. But yeah, anyways, when it comes to conditioners, again, I really love to use this Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner in conjunction with coconut oil. Indians actually use coconut oil, so I think this is a great oil to go ahead and implement into your raw Indian hair routine whenever it comes to, you know, your wash days and things like that. I also wanted to point out that in this leave-in conditioner specifically, it does not have any sulfates, parabens, no mineral oils, no animal testing, I mean no petroleum. This is a really good lightweight leave-in conditioner, and I literally only use a little bit, like a dime size amount, and it works perfectly fine, and it leaves my hair moisturized. So this is a great go-to, and it's worked well for me, so I definitely like this leave-in conditioner. Again, if you cannot find this, go ahead and look into the Organics brand. They usually are labeled OGX. They have great leave-in conditioners as well, and so does Carol's Daughter. Another great product that I like to use is this Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Anti-Frizz Serum. Whenever it comes to raw Indian hair, as you guys know, it does get frizzy. And this serum does a good job of, you know, keeping the frizziness to a minimum. It works best, in my opinion, when applied right over damp hair, like after you freshly wash your hair. Go ahead and put a little bit of this. You do not need a lot because it can weigh down the hair. In my opinion, it is a lightweight oil, but I never like to do too much of anything. You know, too much of anything can be bad. So don't overdose on the oils, don't overdose on the serums, don't overdose on any of these products, to be honest, especially when it comes to the leave-in, the oil, and the serum. But this, again, works really great in terms of keeping my frizziness to a minimum, and it smells great. So this is another great product to make sure that you have in your home whenever it comes to raw hair. Now, I always recommend having a thermal heat protection spray. You never want to go in and flat iron your hair without heat protectant. Our hair is susceptible to heat damage, and so is our raw Indian hair. Again, this is real 100% human hair, and you can burn it and you can ruin it by applying too much heat. So this heat protectant will help ensure that you are not damaging your bundles. This is from Chi. This is a 44 Iron Guard Thermal Protection Spray, and it works great. I just spray a little bit over my hair before I go in with a flat iron, and it protects the hair, and I do not have to deal with heat damage or anything of that nature. So this is another great thing to have. I got this from a beauty supply store, and I'm pretty sure you can find them at your local beauty supply stores. If not, I know that they are on Amazon, so go ahead and get this. I believe I spent like $8 on this, so this was pretty inexpensive. As a matter of fact, all of these products are literally under $20. And lastly, a few other great things to have in your home are a satin bonnet. This is going to be your best friend when you're going to sleep. Do not forget to use your satin bonnet. Satin is great when helping to retain moisture and making sure that your hair doesn't mess up at night. Cotton will rub up against your hair, and it can actually take the moisture out of your hair. So satin will help protect your hair when you are sleeping and things of that nature. Also, go go ahead and make sure you have a Denman brush. I believe I got this from Sally's for, it had to have been less than $15. And it's great in terms of brushing my hair whenever it's wet. This is the perfect wet brush. I love it, and it leaves my curls looking amazing. Another great thing is a wide tooth comb. You do not want to use a small tooth comb whenever it comes to your curly hair, whenever it comes to your wavy hair. Go ahead and just get you a wide tooth comb, and this honestly works great for straight hair as well. This is the perfect tool when it comes to detangling, and I love it, and I always recommend that you have it. Lastly, you want a nice flat iron, especially if you're dealing with JHA's Raw Indian straight hair. If you missed yesterday's video, I showed you guys the difference between a titanium flat iron and a ceramic flat iron, and I love the results of my titanium flat iron. This is a nano titanium by Babyliss Pro, and it is phenomenal. This flat iron is actually a little bit on the expensive side. It was over $100. Well, I spent $100, but I know it retails at about $125 to $140. I got it on sale for $100, but again, it is pricey, but it does amazingly. And like I've said in my past video, you do not want to purchase hundreds of dollars worth of hair and not use good enough products on your hair. So definitely look into getting yourself a titanium flat iron. And I hope this video was a help for you guys. I hope you guys now know what kind of products to go ahead and implement into your raw hair routines and raw hair wash days. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to shop JHA for temptingly appealing raw Indian hair. Stay blessed.